Hello guys, how you doing? This is Neyah and welcome back to my channel. In this pick a card, we're gonna find out what goddess are you? What is that goddess in the pantheon of thousand of goddess that represents you the most? And what is the message for you? Okay? Keep in mind this is a general reading, it's just for a bit of fun. If you want a private reading, just check my Etsy shop. The link is down below. Follow me on Instagram on Neyah Visions as well. If you're interested in spirituality, soulmates, twin flames, pick a card, and all that jazz. Okay, without further ado, let's take a moment to choose between deck number 1, where I placed Agate, Violet Agate, then group number 2, where I put Citrine, Quartz Citrine, group number 3, where I put Torquoise, group number 4, where I put Cornelian, group number 5, where I put Lapislazuli, group number 6, Amethyst, group number 7, Rose Quartz, or group number 8, Clear Quartz. Again, take a moment, post a video if you need, and go down below to check the timestamps that I provided for you so you can go directly to your deck. Okay, let's start with those of you who choose deck number 1. Violet Agate. I love this stone. I wear it for so many times, especially during the summer. It's just a stone that makes you blossom and makes you so chilled out. I really, really love it. Okay, let's see what goddess are you. Okay, here we have two goddesses actually, and I think I should mention them both, but let's start with the first one. The first one is Erakura. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process and don't give up. Obviously, this is a symbol of blossoming and starting new projects, a new career. So you are embracing the energy of this goddess because it's showing you that every time that you start something, you're like a flower. The flower doesn't blossom in a day. It just takes a while from the seed to grow from the ground and then becomes a beautiful flower during the month. So this is an indication that you're blossoming and that you're becoming the best version of yourself. And even though sometimes you don't see immediate results, you shouldn't give up immediately because you are in the beautiful process of blossoming. So you are Erakura. Erakura is a Celtic and Germanic goddess who multitasks as an earth mother deity, a fairy queen, and also a bridge between earthly life and the hereafter. She helps us put our goals and challenges into perspective so we don't needlessly stress ourselves. Call upon her for emergency money or helping manifesting supply. She's especially fond of assisting artists and inventors. Like I said before, I think you're close to this goddess because you have a new project that maybe you have it in mind, or you're just starting your own business. So, you're kind of struggling where to find money, or simply the fact of putting your visions into fruition. But trust me, from a person that started her own business or own band, I'm all about new projects. Like literally every year I start something new. It's totally possible, and the vision that you have in your mind, as long as you have faith in them, they are going to come into fruition. Just don't give up on them. And then we have the Justice card, Ma'at, the Egyptian goddess of the principle of justice, which to me means that for you, it's necessary a new beginning and some fairness in your life. You probably want to start this new journey to bring some fairness to the world as a light being, as a light worker, or simply to bring more fairness into your life, to bring more order and balance. So the goddess that represents you the most, I think, is Erakura with the blossoming card, which is, again, if you are connected to the fairies and the earth-like beings, that's something that you should consider too. I don't know if it is an ecstatic or a symbol that you're really close to, or otherwise, if you're close more to the Egyptian pantheon and to Ma'at, she could be representing you as well in this particular moment. Okay, thank you so much, guys, and comment down below again. I always love to hear from you. Okay, Now let's move on for those of you guys who choose pile number 2, which was Quartz Citrine. Quartz Citrine to me is the card of the sun in the tarot. It's about optimistic views, it's about positivity. It also brings abundance in terms of money. So a very good stone. I really like it and I wear it every day. Let's see what goddess represents you the most. Who are you? Nice. You are Artemis, Artemide, the guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. And I'm going to show you the tarot cards in a second because it's unbelievable. They match each other perfectly. So obviously here we're talking about you worrying for your loved ones or you being in the midst of love. Could be that you're dealing with the soulmate. Could be that you're dealing with a twin flame. But you have a focused attention on yourself, a commitment to yourself and a commitment to your partner. And that's why Artemide, sorry, I pronounced it in Italy, it's really telling you that you are protected on your path, and as long as you keep a focused mind, you're going to succeed in whatever that you want to manifest or have in your life. Now, let's see who Artemis was. She was a Greek goddess, obviously. And the Greek goddess Artemis is the twin sister of Apollo. I told you we were talking about twin flames or ultimate soulmates, because look at that. I wanted to show you the tarot just later, but look, we have the Two of Cups. Love, harmonious union, twin flames, eternal soulmates. They love each other and they always will. They're never separated from each other. They are created as one. And in the earthly plane, when they found each other, they finally can experience the same life purpose most of the time, and then they can experience oneness on earth, which is nothing but bringing heaven on earth. Obviously, you can reach this state also by yourself. You don't necessarily need to be with a partner to do that, but in a twin flame journey, that's something that happens, and that's where you're at right now, I think. So as I was saying, Artemis is the twin sister of Apollo, the sun god. She's a powerful tomboyish goddess who prefers to spend her time in the woods with wild animals. Keep in mind, like I mentioned in my pico card regarding the pantheon and mythology of ancient Egyptian goddess, when we're talking about mythology, and they used to say that Isis or Auset was the twin sister of Osiris, what they truly meant, like in this case, Artemis being the twin sister of Apollo, is not because they were twin sisters. It's like Adam and Eve. They used to have the same soul blueprint. They were born in union at the same time. And that was the indication of divine counterparts. They had the same soul blueprint. That's why I commonly interpret this mythology, not in an overly romanticized way, don't get me wrong, but to share the metaphor of oneness in divine counterparts, if it makes any sense. Now, she's a powerful tomboyish goddess who prefers to spend her time in the woods with wild animals, and this could be you as well. Artemis has carried a bow and arrow ever since they were given to her in childhood, yet she never uses them to hurt anything. Rather, the energy of her bow and arrow is a talisman that helps her focus her thoughts and intentions, and she always reaches the mark on her manifestation, exactly like I told you before. Artemis helps us concentrate and focus as well. She offers protection to all who call upon her, particularly women and children. So it means that if you have a focused attention, especially on love or on following love, you are embracing the energy of Artemis. You're strong-headed, you're pointing north, and you are going to have the union that you want. You're going to have whatever manifestation, you are going to have it because you're following love. I hope this is clear. So it could be romantic, could be not romantic. Obviously, just match it accordingly to your life experience. So that's who you are and who represents you the most right now on this. Thank you so much. Comment down below to share your story. Again, I always love to hear from you. Now, let's move on for those of you who choose pile number 3, which is turquoise. Turquoise was largely used, I think I'm not wrong on this, by Native Americans and by other Native population. It's the stone that represents the most the throat chakra, and so all our ability of communication. Now, let's see what goddess represents you the most. Okay, we have Damara, guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skill to help children now. When I mean children, it could be literally children, or it could be simply that you are guiding with your knowledge and wisdom young people to a better future, to a better world. You understand that change cannot exist unless it starts from you. Let be the change that you want to see in others. And you are a heart soul, like a loving angel that helps younger people get in the way of love, if it makes any sense. You guide people towards love, but younger people or children. This could also mean that you're finally realizing you desire children and a family into your life. Maybe you want to become pregnant soon, and obviously you are embracing the energy of Damara, guiding children, or embracing what I call the Empress mood of communicating to your partner or communicating to the world your love for children, and you want to, nurture them in a loving way. I hope I'm making some sense here, because I channel while I'm speaking. Plus it's in English, so it's kind of difficult sometimes to make me understand what I'm saying. But anyway, Damara is a Celtic fertility goddess whose name means gentle. Damara helps to bring peace and harmony to families and within households. She helps children maintain their youthful innocence and faith. Damara is happy to guide you with respect to the best way to help children, yours or someone else. Exactly like I said before, it's fertility time. Now, fertility could be expanded to so many other things and not just children or pregnancy. It could be expanded also through you having a new idea in your mind, like a new fertility for new projects and abundance. And here we have the Knight of Swords, which is a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius type of energy, which means that you're finally speaking your own truth in a very fast way. Whatever changes that you're about to encounter, they're gonna come fast, but I think this is you telling the truth of what you want. What are your core values? If you are involved with a partner, you're finally telling them that you want children. If you are involved with a job that you don't like, you're finally telling people that you want to work with children and you want something more fulfilling in your life. But definitely the goddess that represents you is a gentle goddess, a nurturing goddess that is called Damara. Okay, and as you can see, there is a lot of pink in the cards. So obviously we're talking about romantic feelings. We're talking about a lot of gentleness with the color pink. That could be also the color of your aura at times when you feel at your best. Just saying. Okay, thank you so much, and comment down below to tell me if it resonated or just simply your story. Okay, let's move on for those of you who choose the pile number 4, Cornelian. As I said the other day, Cornelian is the stone associated with sexual powers, healing of sexuality, and our strength. Let's see what goddess are you. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. So we have Athena, inner wisdom. You know what to do, trust your inner wisdom, and take appropriate action with delay. So Athena means that you are protected, you are very connected to the spirit world. Not mean spirits in a bad way. Spirit world means mediumship, could mean just talking with your angel guides, could be very connected to God, to source. You have an inner wisdom. You are an old soul. The color green indicates the heart chakra being very open, and you could be a Taurus or Virgo or a Capricorn, or embracing the earth energy. But you have structure, you have wisdom within that goes beyond your age. Doesn't matter what age are you always were the wise child, even when you were a kid. You could be even a crystal child, and your goddess is Athena. You are not a person that gives up easily, but instead sometimes you are drained by other people because other people keep searching you from your inner wisdom. And so remember to recharge yourself when you can, because you're a loving soul. You give and give and give, but if you don't have the energy, or you're consuming too much your energy, you cannot give in the way that you want. So balance and harmony obviously are required. If you were dealing with something romantically, because I'm hearing some sort of pain, a breakup or separation, They want you to know that you did right, like you didn't do anything wrong, and you have to forgive yourself. You can analyze a little bit more if you want the situation, but remember, you did it for a better cause. You did it because you understood the situation a bit better from the other person. And not everything is lost anyway. Every time that we make a core choice for ourselves that comes from our inner wisdom, we are always doing the right thing, especially when we're following love. And I believe in the resolution, even through soulmates or karmic relationship or twin flames. I believe in harmony. I believe separation is an illusion. So obviously, it doesn't matter how much trouble or obstacles you might encounter in your way. If you keep this idea, this mantra, that everything can be resolved in a loving way, or in a way or another, you are going to increase your inner wisdom. And that's why you are embracing the energy of Athena. Athena is a powerful and wise Grecian goddess who oversees and protects those who call upon her. She's the daughter of Zeus, and her power animals are white owls and black pigeons. Although Athena is a warrior goddess, she does battle with wits instead of weapons. You can call upon her for resolving disputes, like I told you, and also for protection. In addition, Athena helps with creative projects such as writing, arts, and crafts. Like I told you, I think the people that choose this pile had a bit of a fight or an argument with somebody. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but that's something that I was channeling. And regarding writing and arts, obviously this could be that you are a writer or a very creative person, and you're embracing this inner wisdom. Like if you're writing a book, or if you're writing a blog, or doing a YouTube channel, whatever that you're doing artistically, you are helping the world with your wisdom. So that's very important, and that's why you're embracing the energy of Athena, okay? And then we have the Judgment card. The Judgment card to me means that whatever fight that you had, if you had it, or whatever happened in your life right now, it happened because it was a revelation of truth, and you just couldn't put your hands on your eyes and pretending that everything was okay, when instead, deep inside, you knew the truth. So finally, source energy, your angel guides, spirit guides, they reveal to you the truth that, to be honest, in my opinion, you already knew. So this is a turning point, because no matter what is going to happen, you are going to rise again. Either is with this person or with this friend that you argued or whatever that happened, or either is without them. But you did good. You shouldn't blame yourself, because when we have truth in love and harmony, and we find this bridge between what is the truth and our peace within, we can move forward into our life and become a strong goddess like Athena or Athena. Thank you so much for those of you who choose pile number 4, and comment down below to share your story. All right. Let's see now, for those of you who choose the Lapislazuli, like I always mention, the stone of the third eye of clairvoyance and visions, and also a stone very associated with ancient Egypt. And the goddess Oset, or Isis, however you want to name it, the Egyptian name is Oset. So what goddess are all? I can't believe it. Ma'at, the situation will be handled in a fair, just manner. You are one of my favorite goddess, the cosmic justice, the cosmic laws of the universe and principle, the Egyptian goddess Ma'at. Like I mentioned in my Pico card about ancient Egyptian magic and mythology, Ma'at was the feather, was the principle that was put on the scale in the afterlife, in the Duat, where the dead had to travel, I think, 7 doors and fight a lot of demons and evil spirits. He would arrive to the judgment, and the judgment was a scale where his heart needed to be light as a feather, and the feather was the feather of Ma'at. Ma'at is also the twin flame, or the divine counterpart of the God of the scripture Thoth, and together they write the book of the law, because she is the principle of law, justice, and cosmic order, and is the God of the scripture. Again, together, the book of the law. Mythology says that probably the book of the law that they wrote was the Emerald Tablet, where are stored the 7 Hermetic principles. But anyway, Ma'at is fairness. Whatever situation you're dealing, could be legal issue, could be unfairness, separation from your twin flame, or I don't know, you're doing your job and you're doing it good, you have talents, but still you feel that the situation is unfair. Don't worry, honey. Ma'at is there to protect you. I pray Ma'at all the time, and damn, she protects the people that do things following love. I can assure you, she always reveals the truth. And remember, whatever you put out energetically, you get back. So obviously, is your heart light as a feather? If it is, don't worry about it. You're going to be fine because you're embracing the goddess of true cosmic justice. And how powerful is that? This also means that you are all about powerful loving justice in a karmic way, if you want. Then the tarots are all, okay, the Fool. So the Fool means that you're taking a leap of faith on something new, and this time you know that the universe is going to pay you off because it's time for the balance to be restored. Ma'at is the Egyptian goddess of integrity, fairness, and justice, who holds a scale that measures souls against a feather at the time of death to detect any heaviness from guilt. Ma'at protects us in business and personal relationships, ensuring that we're treated fairly and honorably. Call upon her before signing any contract, during a dispute, or whenever you feel guilty or remorseful. Like I told you, there is this spell, which is not really a spell. It's like calling Ma'at before you go to sleep. So if you were uncertain, if you can trust a person, whether it's in love or business, if you call Ma'at to be in your dreams, you are going to dream about the true nature of that person, and the truth is going to be revealed to you. You just literally have to call her into your dreams and she will reveal to you the truth. I did it and it worked and it's shocking. All of my friends that were skeptical, they did it, and it happened that night they dreamed the person that they asked Ma'at, and the truth was revealed to them. It is shocking as an experiment if you want to try it, but certainly you're embracing the energy of the goddess of justice, the Egyptian goddess of justice, and taking a leap of faith into new dawns and new projects into your life. That's why you need Ma'at on your side to make sure if the people that are involved in this new leap of faith are trustworthy or not, okay? Comment down below to share your stories. Now let's move on for those of you who choose pile number 6 with Amethyst, the stone of the third eye and the stone of the crown chakra. Oh, interesting. Receptivity. It makes a lot of sense because Amethyst, being the purple, so connected with the crown chakra, it's all about allowing love to come, love from source energy, and allowing basically the bridge between your higher self, yourself, really, your soul, and God or source energy, the universe. This is like the bridge between this existence and the other dimensions of spirit. So we have Hathor, another Egyptian goddess of love and music, by the way. Receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give others. You are the warm goddess. Hathor was praised in Egypt like one of the favorite goddess in the pantheon because she was the goddess of love, of nurture, that she was the cosmic cow. She was like the essence of music in terms of love and vibration and resonance. You could be an artist, you could be a songwriter, you could be involved in music in any type, or you're just like full of love, or you clicked on this video because you were wondering about your loved ones as well. And you're ready, or you're single. I feel a lot of you guys that choose this pile are single or in separation, and you're just ready to receive this love. You're waiting for this love to happen. And then we have the 10 of Wands. The Ten of Wands, it's about carrying a heavy burden from the past. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I see a lot of orange. It could be that you're dealt with a lot of karmic relationship in the past, or just a heavy burden from your past wounds that you still need to heal. But remember, the past is already gone, and the only thing that truly matters is the present, when we make the present holy. How we make the present holy is by choosing to receive love from within and from source. Because if we don't do that, the present just is simply like the past, and the future is going to be like the present. So if you choose a present that it's not very healthy or not very loving, it's not going to be holy. We need to choose holiness in our present. And holiness, I mean loving thoughts for ourselves, and receive an allowance for love to come and to flow as an energy. The 10 is also the end of a struggle. So don't worry if you see obstacles in your way. They are going to be removed soon. Aether is with you, and Aether is a very powerful goddess. Now, Aether, this beloved Egyptian goddess, is represented by the head of a cow to symbolize the sacred animals, life-giving milk, and mothering. Aether is a benevolent sky and sun goddess who helps with all aspects of child conception, birthing, and raising. Call upon Aether to guide you in nurturing yourself and your loved ones. So it means also that you have a very strong maternal side. If you want to be pregnant, that's probably in the future it's going to be an option for you. But I strongly feel that love is going to come. So don't worry about it, and let the energy of love flow into you, because you are the beautiful sun goddess Aether. Comment down below again to share your story and what you think about your goddess. Okay, let's move on. For those of you who choose pile number 7, Rose Quartz, the stones of love. What goddess are you? Oh, interesting. Sarasvati, the arts. Express yourself through creative activities. So you are an artist, you're a musician most likely, and you need self-expression. So let's see who Sarasvati is. She's an Indian goddess, as you can see from the picture. Sarasvati, the Hindu goddess of the arts. Sarasvati helps us with all creative expressions, such as music, writing, dancing, and eloquent speaking. The wife of Brahma, Sarasvati prizes knowledge and creative expression above material professions. Her symbols include a white swan, the veena, musical instrument, and a book of knowledge. She helps us focus our minds on our creative projects and not to get distracted or procrastinate. So it's very important, if you are an artist especially, or if you're dealing with any creative aspects, like I always mention to some of my friends that are musicians and artists, to make a plan. It's great to have a vision in your mind, it's great to be artistic, but talent and art are nothing if they're not put into practice, into a structured plan. And I'm saying this as a life path number 4, and as a musician myself. If you want to succeed in life as a musician or artist, forget that somebody is going to discover you out of nowhere. I'm saying it can happen. Let's be open. It can happen, but it won't happen most likely. Simply because you need a plan. You need somebody, a bit of a management structure. So art is great. Don't procrastinate. You want to write an album? Do it, because you can do it, especially if you have that card. Do it. Put your creative expression out there in the world. Make a YouTube page. Make a blog, or sell your music on Bandcamp or Spotify. Make a plan that fits for you, and you will succeed in your art. Whatever art you're doing. Again, I'm practical about music because that's what I did for a lot of years, but it could be anything. Make a plan, and your art, it's going to be shared in a wise, structured way that it's going to bring you a lot of success. So that's why you're embracing the energy of Sarasvati, the art, the passion for expressing yourself in a creative, artistic way. And then we have the Hermit card, which is represented by Agate. So it means that in this period, you need to focus and not procrastinate. You need to focus on your art and your endeavors. You need to be in the hermit mode. We're talking about Virgo mode. Virgos are great when it comes to make plans to make their art come true, because they just do it, man. They just do it. Like, I mean, they have a torch, like the hermit. They isolate themselves. They concentrate on what they want to express. They made a perfect plan. Like, literally, if you have a Virgo working with you, that will be great, because in the chaos, probably you're a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you are an air sign, or you have moon in Aquarius. So in the chaos of the vision and the art, Virgo puts you back down on earth and tells you exactly what you need to do in order to succeed. My soul brother is a Virgo, and the person that actually told me for the first time to did this YouTube channel, she was a Virgo, and she was great, a great manager. She literally opened my mind, because I have a moon in Aquarius. She opened my mind to make a plan and actually do the things that I loved, because they were possible. So Virgos are a great sign if you need help to make your dream come true, your artistic dreams come true. Very, very good sign. So that's where you're at. And this is your goddess, Sarasvati, the goddess of the art and creative expressions. Okay, let's move on with the last group. For those of you who choose clear quartz, the quartz of purification. Bang. Well, something happened. Boom. Okay, we have Ain, leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desires into action. That's why probably the clear quartz just literally jumped off the table. You need to jump. This card indicates that you need to embrace the aspect of Ain. And just, you see how she is? She's just flying and taking and jumping and taking this leap of faith. Whatever that is that you want to do. Probably is, I don't know, confessing your love to someone, or confessing to your crush that you like them, or I don't know, a new project, a new endeavors they're telling you, or even moving somewhere else. For some of you, just do it. Stop wishing for things to happen. Again, I'm sorry, I don't want to be that straightforward, but I'm bold and straightforward, as you know. And wishful thinking doesn't work. Like, even if you want to apply the law of attraction, wishful thinking doesn't work, because your mind or your heart and soul doesn't understand wishes. It's like, even in the Bible, it said, ask and you shall receive. I think Jesus used to say that, because you need to choose it. You need to ask God, the universe, however you want to call it, I want this. And you are going to get it. But you cannot get it if you keep wishing for it. You need to choose and actively do it. Obviously, this is a message for only the people that resonates with this message. But let's see who Ain is and who is exactly your goddess. Neyah is a powerful Celtic goddess and fairy queen who gave birth to incarnated fairies from her romances with mortal man. Neyah is revered in Ireland for helping to grow crops and oversee animals. You can call upon Neyah when you need additional guidance and the courage to take a risk. So again, similar to group number 1, you could be very bond with the earth, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or with the earth creatures like fairies. And if you were thinking about buying an oracle deck, there's a lot of oracle decks with fairies, and that might help you take in a leap of faith, because each and every day you can pull a card that guides you a little bit where you need to go. But whatever that is, you need to embrace this earth fairy energy of Neyah that will push you where exactly you need to be with a leap of faith. Now, let's see what the tarots are saying. The tarots are saying the Page of Cups. So probably this is a leap of faith to tell the person that you like your true feelings or emotion, or to just simply move where this person lives and finally be in union, or just simply like, you know, follow exactly what you love, because the Page of Cups are Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and they're all about giving love. And even though you might be young, you might be a little bit immature, or better, the other person is a bit immature, they're giving you a love offer that you cannot refuse, or you're giving them a love offer they cannot refuse, or this new job, it's going to take you far beyond what you expect. So take the leap of faith and embrace the fairy energy of Amy, your goddess. Okay guys, comment down below again to share your stories. I always love to hear from you. Again, follow me on Instagram at Neyah Visions. And if you were wondering the background of my music, I made an album called Neyah with the Creator. It's available online in every digital platforms like Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, YouTube, literally everywhere. Download it, it's free. If you want to listen to it, just listen it on streaming if you like the background of this music. For private reading, check my Etsy shop, and keep in mind, you're never wrong if you follow love. Bless everyone.